What's up, guys? Real quick, I want to take a minute. This bike should have been done a month ago. Done. Like running and bugs worked out. Hasn't happened. Let's talk about why. I have a full-time job. 1. I have a full-time second job. 2. 3. House, dogs, responsibilities, a million other things going on. I don't like taking this long on a build, especially when it was as close as it was. It was a mad dash scramble for bad grease. As soon as I realized that it wasn't in the cards to have that done for the show, this has been kind of backburnered. I know it's probably 15 minutes from being ready to actually start. I got 2 bolts for the carb, throttle cable, gas line, and then the generator wiring, which doesn't even impede the actual startup of this bike. Timing's set, compression's good, spark plugs are in, all of these other things. But this is what happens when you start to lose interest in projects. I'm not totally invested. This is not my favorite thing in the world. Unlike some of these other bikes I have. My Super Glide would never be apart that long. My chopper, that was hours and hours and hours and a rush to get it done. For a ride-in show, to me that is worth much more. If this doesn't have to be a ride-in for any sort of show, I lose motivation real quick. And it's busier than ever at the other shop, at the powder coating shop. Day job is terrible. So I'm losing motivation, starting to try and work on a bunch of other things in between, and then also running around and picking up stupid things like this and this and this, and kind of mapping out all of the things that I want to do at once. So I apologize for the delay on this. Same thing on that Honda CB350, that if you guys have been following or waiting for that bike. I got the wheels back. That was on pause for about 2 weeks. They were done before that, but just logistically trying to get the time to go over and pick up the wheels. Then we needed rim strips and tires and tubes. So all of that is there now. It's just on the back burner because life happens and everything else is in the way. So this will be fired up within 2 weeks. I'd like to say this week, but we're leaving Friday to go out to Iowa for Torque Fest in the van. I need to do a bunch of work on the van in order to get that done and running to go out there. If you've been waiting for this to fire up, I will do a full video. I'll answer all the questions in the comments. I'm gonna probably not a live per se. It'll be a long-winded video of getting this bike started. I'm not gonna cut or edit that much other than the dead filler if that comes up. But I want a live version of this startup. Maybe we'll do a live video. I don't know how to do that or how to make that work, but I think that'd be a nice Saturday night or something. But now, the goal is to get everything else laid out on this, except for fuel stuff. It probably won't get started till next week because I gotta fix a ton of things in the van and get that ready for a chopper, or not chopper, but our camp out weekend. Blow off some steam, and that's where we're at. So I apologize, but this is what happens when you let projects sit too long and they start getting backburnered. It's just, life happens, deal with it. I'm sorry, I wanted this done right away. Should have been done right away, and if I was going to be riding it to bad grease, it probably would have been. Weather turned to crap, everything else happened, I'm making a million excuses. That is what you call project fatigue. It's 90% there. It literally, if I had 4, 5, 6 hours to myself, that is the absolute max time needed to get this bike started up and running. I don't have that time, and realistically, been busy with everything else. It's not a pressing matter to me, so I apologize for that. We'll keep you posted. It's coming soon, I promise. Thanks for watching.